watch you while you sleep, holding you, lost inside every breath you breathe. I don't wanna live a day without you, I just wanna be the one that makes you happy.
From Muskoka Man. Not that I'm defending IG. I'm not sure what IG is. I know his name is Disposable Gorilla, so I'm not sure what IG stands for. But here on YouTube, you can talk about anything or anyone so long as you abide by the TOS. If you put up something on your own channel, make sure you have no content in it that you do not want folks to be discussing about you up on your channel. Because when you upload that stuff on YouTube, it becomes public property because you have made it so by uploading into a public forum. Read YouTube/TOS agreement. So, I don't know about the TOS agreement. All I know about is HIPAA. I know about the HIPAA law and what you can and cannot do legally. So, all I can say to this is, up until now, nobody has been tacky enough. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I know, nobody's been tacky enough to discuss something that personal about me to other people with my picture up while doing it. I just think that's bad form, and it really strikes me as something that goes against HIPAA. It's the first thing that I thought when I saw it. Does HIPAA extend to the cyber world? Yeah, it does. Does it cover this TOS agreement? I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. I know jack shit when it comes to law. The only thing I know about is HIPAA because it involves my day job. And it's part of my day job to know about HIPAA. So maybe Muskoka Man, maybe he's correct. And in the end, Disposable Gorilla can say whatever he wants to about my personal medical information. I certainly hope not. I would certainly hope that HIPAA covers that, but you know, I don't know. I know that it's not something that you should do, talking about somebody's private medical diagnosis, and in any other arena, it would be against HIPAA. So, that said, I readily admit that I could be wrong because of this TOS agreement, which I had no idea was there. I just encourage people to not do something that is in the gray like that, because why risk it? You know, first of all, it's not a classy thing to do. It's really not a classy thing to do. Like I said, you can just choose your words a little bit better. Oh, she has battles, so I don't want to deal with her, or whatever. You know, that suffices. Why drag out that person's personal information with their picture up, no less, and talk about it? I just think that's remarkably a tactless thing to do. No class at all. And the fact that HIPAA exists, you know, unless you're an attorney and you're able to look at this TOS agreement and look at HIPAA and know which one of them supersedes the other or overrides the other, I think is the better word. One of them overrides the other. Either HIPAA is rendered useless on the internet, or at least on YouTube, because of this TOS agreement, or the TOS agreement is rendered useless in cases that HIPAA covers, which is medical, the divulging and discussing of somebody else's medical information. So anyway, whatever. I just recommend people to watch what they say. I mean, it's just not, I shouldn't even have to say this. It's just not a good thing to do. It's just not, you know, you could say, oh, crazy Diane, she's so crazy. You know, that's different. Calling me crazy, yeah, maybe I am crazy. I act, I don't care. Maybe I want to, maybe it's my ambition in life, you know. I don't know. I don't want to be normal. I know that. I don't want to be just, I mean, how boring. How boring is it? This is my one chance to be on this earth, and I hope that I can be somebody unique, and I want to be my own person. There's enough other people running around. You know, it's a cliche, I think, but I'm the only one that can be me, and I don't want to be ordinary. I don't want to be normal. I want to be whoever I am, whatever I feel in my heart. And what I feel in my heart is I'm not ashamed about the fact that I have depression. So I talk about it because I think I can use it to help other people. I never thought putting it up that somebody would use that as a weapon against me. I just think that that is really sad, and it doesn't show much character on that other person's part that they would do something like that to anybody. You know, it's like making fun of Matthew 4:19 because he has a lisp. In my opinion, that's just tacky. It's tacky, and it shows no class. I did it once because I went through a phase where I was really pissed at him because of just things that he did. But I regret that I did it. I realized when I had cooled down that was really a classless thing to do. It's not nice. It's not nice to use anything that somebody cannot help against them. I don't need anybody's pity. You know, he says in that video that he took down that, you know, because Diane has just been through so much. You know, I don't need pity. I look at it this way. I'm still here. I went through battles. I'm going through battles. I think everybody has battles. So it's not anything unique that I have battles. We all have battles. And I don't need pity. You know, I think the battles make people stronger. That which does not kill us. Yes, I think that's true, though. I think that you get through hard times and you emerge on the other side and you're stronger than you were. I think that's kind of the whole benefit of having hard times. I look at somebody like, you know, I don't want to say somebody's name, but, well, Paris Hilton. You know, she probably has her battles too. I don't want to say that she doesn't, but I just imagine what it would be like to have everything you want on a silver platter. Never have to work for it. Never know, you know. I personally think life, the biggest part about life, the most wonderful part about life is the challenge, you know. I've noticed in my life that wanting something, you know, and then when you have it, you suddenly don't even think about it anymore. You know, oh, I have that now. What else do I want? You know, move on. I think having stuff is highly overrated. You know, everything that you want, you have, especially if it's never a challenge to acquire that. You never really learn the value of what you have. You never learn to really appreciate what you have, because you're always ignoring what you have because you're wanting something else. So I think I've gone completely off subject, but the point is, I think, you know, people should not be pitied for having battles and getting through battles. Pity is probably the most offensive thing you can do. The most offensive, you know, it takes somebody's dignity and it squashes it. It says, you know, you don't have a right to have dignity because I pity you. It's just not a nice thing to say. And he didn't say that, but he came across like he pities me. And I don't like pity. I don't put stuff up hoping that I'm going to have pity. That's not the plan. That's not what I want. I don't want, nor do I deserve anybody's pity. You know, me and my ex, when we were still together, we looked into adopting a foster child from the foster care system, and I got to read about these kids and what they were going through or what they had gone through, and their stories made my childhood look like, you know, lollipop land by comparison. So, and I'm sure those kids don't want pity either. You know, it's just not a nice thing to do. It's not a nice thing. If you have a problem with me, tell me you have a problem with me. Don't, oh, I don't want to deal with her because she has issues. It's just not right. Maybe you don't want to deal with me because you're a coward, you know, and you just want to say because she has issues. I don't know, but please don't pity me. Treat me like I'm like anybody else, please. That's all. And I just think people should be a little bit more aware that there are laws out there, and unless they know what the laws are and they know for a fact that there's nothing that can bite them in the ass if they talk about people's private medical concerns, which only shows that they have no class whatsoever. But if they want to persist in doing that, maybe they need to know before they do it whether or not there's nothing that can come along and bite them for it after. So, anyway, this is getting long. I hate it when I'm wrong, and maybe I'm wrong. This TOC agreement, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe HIPAA can't touch YouTube. I don't know. But it can touch everything else as far as I know, and because unless, like I said, somebody knows what they're talking about, they might want to be a little careful about this whole thing. Steer away from it. Can be a lot more vague and still say the same thing you want to say, you know? So that's all. I'm starting to repeat myself, and and that's why my videos get so long, because I repeat myself. So if you've been watching, thanks. Bye.